Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley.
I'm Mica.
Did a Windows 10 update that was supposed to make PC games better actually make them worse?
Yikes.
Come on, Microsoft. This was supposed to help everybody.
Yeah, remember that creators update for Windows 10 earlier this year? Remember how great for gamers it was gonna be?
Remember how you had to hunt it down and manually install it if you wanted to play Recore on both platforms?
That one, yeah. Well, it turns out it, as you have heard, had some problems. Lots of gamers reported that the update caused noticeable stuttering issues in some games, which has understandably annoyed people. Which, not to fear, Microsoft says it's looking into the issue and a fix is on the way. Eventually.
Just think of those little stutters as making you appreciate all that hardware you paid a lot of money for.
Right?
It's another setback for a company that's been trying very hard to woo PC gamers with promises of better frame rates and performance when they're not getting. The Windows 10 Creators Update was supposed to make PC games better, but it sounds like Microsoft kind of inadvertently did just the opposite.
Whoopsie. Well, for background, here's what we're talking about. Earlier this year, Microsoft introduced Game Mode for Windows 10, which it said would boost both peak and average frame rates. It was part of a free creators update that came to Windows 10 in April.
The way Game Mode would boost frame rates, according to Microsoft, was by prioritizing CPU and GPU resources to dedicate as much as possible to games. The mode also enables games from platforms like Steam and GOG to run better too, theoretically.
Theoretically, but some gamers quickly realized that something was a bit off with the creators update that accompanied the new mode. As NeoWin reported, gamers started noticing frame rate drops and stuttering in various games like Overwatch, Rocket League, and Battlefield 1.
Don't come for Overwatch.
Don't come for Overwatch, they will kill you. And it wasn't just happening on crappy 10-year-old PCs, even gamers on high-end machines noticed stuttering issues too. So those people with custom Diva rigs, yeah.
Upset. One poster on the NVIDIA forums wrote, "In Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, I have a weird kind of latency feel, and then the frame rate drops from 130 to 40 for no reason. It then reverts and repeats. The same thing happens in other games like Overwatch, Rocket League, etc."
Another gamer wrote on the Windows 10 subreddit, "I thought it was a hardware issue, was getting those serious issues for 4 months. Then I returned back to Windows 8.1, surprise, surprise, all my issues gone. Silky smooth gaming. No lags and freezes anymore. Been with 8.1 for 3 weeks now, all my issues gone. There's something terribly wrong with Windows 10.
Yeah, if people are manually choosing to go back to 8.1, you know you messed up.
Yikes.
And did you notice that? Once they switch back to an older version of Windows, everything totally fine. And that's been a lingering issue that Microsoft's been having with gamers. Many continue to run older versions of Windows because of performance concerns. Microsoft wants to get them on Windows 10, but it's not hard to blame gamers for being reluctant when you have issues like this.
As TechRadar put it, this has been particularly galling for many people, as Windows 10 Creators Update came with new features such as Game Mode, which was supposed to improve gameplay. Instead, for many people, the opposite happened.
Now, finally, after months of silence, Microsoft has addressed the stuttering issue. In a post on the Feedback Hub app, Microsoft's Paul Aaron said that Microsoft has identified an issue it thinks is behind the stuttering.
Aaron wrote, "Thanks to all of you who provided feedback and submitted traces via the Feedback app. We've been reviewing the traces and have identified an issue that we believe is the cause of the stuttering in some of the cases that you've reported." He
added that Microsoft applied a fix to certain Windows builds and asked for gamers to test it out and report back. So far, gamers on the Windows 10 subreddit reported that it has appeared to fix the issue, so that's a good sign. Others discovered that disabling Xbox Game DVR features fixed the problem as well, but apparently that doesn't work for everyone. Also, gotta be honest, that's kind of a convenient feature.
Yeah, well, we'll see when they get it fixed for everyone, but so far, this feels like yet another misstep that Microsoft has made with PC gamers. And Microsoft has had a fraught history with that crowd, dating back to its Games for Windows Live service.
Oh boy, that was popular!
That one, which debuted with Windows Vista back in 2007. You know, ancient times.
The before times.
The before times,
long
the
ago.
dark ages when we used fire to light our computers. The service was notorious for corrupting save files. Its integration with Xbox could be annoying, and there were so many bugs. Gamers hated it.
Yeah, and then there was Games on Demand, Microsoft's answer to Steam in the form of a desktop application that was a way to buy games for Windows Live games and DLC. It didn't fly either. Microsoft ended up rebranding it a year later as the Games for Windows Marketplace, which eventually closed its doors in 2013.
As for game mode and the recent issues with the Creators Update, Microsoft has said that its team will continue to work on it and improve its performance.
Earlier this year, Xbox Program Manager Kevin Gamble told PC Gamer, "This is not one of those features where we ship it, we high-five and move on. This is one of those features where this is really phase 1 and we want it to get better after we ship the Creators Update."
So when will the stuttering issues be fixed for everyone? Well, we don't know yet, and Microsoft isn't saying, but some think it'll happen in the fall Creators Update for Windows 10. That's due to arrive October 17th. Until then, it looks like gamers will keep doing the exact opposite of what Microsoft wants them to do, and just keep using that older version of Windows.
Well, on the bright side, it's nice that they have identified the issue and that a fix is coming within the next few weeks. On the downside, sucks that it has taken them months from releasing the Creators Update to find the problem and to fix it, because again, you get all these people who are just gonna go back to earlier versions of Windows, and when people are arguing that Windows 7 is still superior to Windows 10, you're fighting an uphill battle already.
Yeah, it also sucks that they're like, we're gonna give you something great, and it did the exact opposite.
Yeah, that's a problem. What do you think of these stuttering issues with Microsoft's Creators Update? Did you have any sort of issues, or has your frame rate been buttery smooth? Let us know in the comments.
And for all your Windows 10 news and apparently buttery frame rates, be sure to like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the Know. Then I returned back to it Windows 1.8. Yeah, Windows 1.
Look, Windows 1.8 had zero bloatware.
It's true.
You know, if you people are just sorry, I was trying to get the words out and they wouldn't come. Silence of Microsoft addressed the stuttering issue in a post on the feedback